I have another question. So the right now rate is high and it will go up again. And I've seen house of sale, how long it will take compared to even 8 months ago, it takes long time to sell.
Yes.
And then if it goes up again, the interest rate, we can expect another decrease on the property value. What's your thought on that?
So in our business, we deal with a lot more of obviously people's lending, so their mortgage needs. So we really understand why people buy or even sell or refinance their own properties. So when we're looking at an interest rate market like we have right now, where it's really high and we're expecting another jump, it's not normal. I'm not saying all people that are selling right now are desperate, but it is not normal for someone to want to sell their property in this kind of market, because you already kind of feel like, oh, interest rate is higher, it's harder to get approved. Maybe I can't get a better price than I think I can. For any prospective buyers now, you're right. The prices have come down in a sense that there's not as much bidding war going on. The homes are not selling 15-20% above assessment price. Now I would say is hovering between plus or minus 5 to 10% of the BC assessment price. So for any prospective buyers, we'll talk to John, right?
Yeah.
Because it is a good time for you to start looking around to see what is good, what fits your needs and whatnot. Majority of the home like appraisals that we do for a lot of people that want a mortgage, the value has come down a lot more for places like Tawasin, Langley,
Surrey.
Abbotsford, Surrey. It's just further away from Metro Vancouver area is where we see the most impact of the market value to have decreased in comparison to, like I said, 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, I think because they went up a lot
Exactly.
compared to like more major areas.
Exactly.
Of course, like if product is really good and the location is amazing, then there's still like, I heard there's like 10, 20, 30 people, even 30 people in the open house.
Yeah.
So it's like all about location and also product.
Exactly. And you know, everybody that talks about real estate is location, location, location. So just make sure that wherever you buy or you're looking at, just is somewhere that you're going to be comfortable and happy about, not just jump the gun, because we're in a very volatile market because of what's going on around the world, not just in Canada, right? So,
yeah. I have a client recently who refinanced to renovate their basement. He was asking me, hey, the rate will go up again? And I told him, yes. We don't know when and how much, but it will go up for the next maybe 1 year.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, then it's a better time to get some equity from my property. So we got it done with the current market rate, because he most likely it will go up again.
Yeah.
So for those who have a question, you have enough equity. We all work with A lender, B lender, even private. So there's always a solution. Those who income is a little bit complicated, or business client who your net income is a little bit low, so you don't get enough money from the A side.
I think one thing I'll probably add in about the refinance is just I think lately in the last 3 months specifically, majority of our deals that are refinance, most of us in our team, we've already been, telling our clients, it's not if the interest rate will increase, it's when and by how much. Those two things we can't answer, that it will increase. So if you're thinking about refinancing for whatever reason, just like John said, it is a long-term plan that you have to look at. So as long as the cash flow works and you already know the interest rate is going to go up, then I highly suggest you to refinance now. Just because if you already talked about the interest rate going up, and if the location of your home is not in the Metro Vancouver area, and we just talked about how the values are coming out a little bit lower than what people were buying in for the last 6 to 8 months, and it is a good time to make sure you cover yourself and make sure the cash flow works. You have some cash on the side to make sure rainy day or emergency fund.
Yeah, it'll be scary. Like if you really need the money and then now you want to refinance, but the appraisal value
Come down.
come down low.
Mhm.
It's scary.
Yeah, and it's a combination, right? So you think about it, if you say, you know what, I'm not sure, I'll wait maybe a year before I do it, I'll wait till next year because my mortgage is not coming in due till next year. I would highly suggest you talk to John and really figure out if this is something that is worth waiting for. For majority of the people, don't wait. The only reason for that is we talked about it. The appraisal price comes down, right? And the interest rate goes up. That means that your borrowing amount that you can qualify for is lower because the interest rate's higher. So nothing is working with you, right? So if you understand that things are going against you in the coming months, then you should definitely talk to John and really understand what you want and if it's the right time. And I highly suggest you to really look at it and do it. It's the right time to do it. If not now, it's never.
Sure. Thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
We'll keep updates you with the current market and what's happening. I started the 101 seminar through Zoom or Google Hangout recently. So I've been getting a lot of inquiries.
Oh, nice.
Because last shorts, YouTube shorts,
Yeah.
I said, if you have any question, if your income is a little bit complicated, or you have a business owner, or even every mortgage needs, call me and email me, then we can set up the one-on-one time. This Monday, so I did it recently, get to know each other. It's more intimate. I can actually help you planning. So please, if you are interested in the one-on-one seminar, please give me a call or email me. My info is down there. So thank you so much for your time. Any last word?
I think it's very important. I think everybody really needs to feel comfortable to ask questions because it's a very important time to really understand what's going on around the market and around what you're dealing with at home in terms of your finances. So if John's reaching out, make sure you reach out back to him and you make sure that you get your questions answered.
잘 봐주셔서 감사하고요. 또 궁금하신 거 있으시면 말씀드린 것처럼 연락 주시고요. 다음 영상에서 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Thank you.